Hello, my name is Joy. I am a physiotherapist at Chiropractic and Physiotherapy Health Center. Today we're going to be discussing about marathons, what to do before a marathon particularly. So some of the things we're going to be covering today are things like the shoes to wear, the clothes you're going to be wearing, and the kind of things you need to do before you go for the marathon, a few days before the marathon. We're going to start with the shoes to wear. The kind of shoes are very important. They could make or break your running. They could give you an injury or they could protect you from a lot of things. We also understand that people have different types of shoes, different types of feet also. So you have one with a flat foot, one with a very high arch, and one with a semi-fallen arch. So they're very different kinds of foot specializations, if I would say, different kinds of feet. So therefore, this necessitates that you just don't always get the most preferred brand or the most advised brand of running shoes, but it's best to be able to understand how your foot works, what kind of a foot you have, and therefore go and seek help. This would include the help of a podiatrist. Even a physiotherapist can help you check on that. But a podiatrist would be able to also scan your foot and be able to advise you on how to get a good shoe and what exactly that shoe is for you. This would generally go into the health and the well-being of your feet when you're running. And without your feet, your run would not be as comfortable as it should be. Then we can go ahead to the clothing. What do you do about clothing? Many a times we encourage someone, whatever cloth you are training with is the same cloth you should run with. This is mostly due to comfort. One cloth should not be too restrictive in terms of running. So of course you're not going to run with your jeans, but you also need a very nice and free clothes. And most of the time clothes, the more you wear them, the more they adapt and the more they work for you. And therefore, we advise people, especially some of the main clothes that you wear, maybe your shorts or your top, should be the same ones you train with at some point to feel how they go. And therefore, you should not do not try and change the clothes that you're going to be wearing. Next thing you should look into is how you will prepare yourself the week before the marathon. So generally, you have been training for quite a few weeks or even months towards this particular marathon. So your body is already in that state of like preparation. And many a times we do not advise intense training towards the day of marathon. Actually, prefer to have a good amount of rest and you slow down the amount of training that you're going to be having. This is so to allow your body to be able to heal and rest and then allow you to store up the energy to be able to run the next marathon. So therefore, maybe 5 or 4 days before the marathon, you could maybe slow down the kind of exercises you've been doing, go for a few jogs, but nothing too tedious. The next one, we advise for you to make sure you have run the amount of kilometers that are required in the particular marathon. This means that if your marathon is a full marathon, this is 42 kilometers, you should do the whole 42 prior to the marathon. This means that your body will be able to have gotten used to that amount of kilometers. So you don't go and try and run the same amount of kilometers later on without any preparation. So this encourages your body to be like, okay, so I need to be able to get to that end from here. And this is what will be required of me in that coming marathon. And that would generally really do very well in making sure your mind is also prepared for the distance that you're going to be covering. Yes.